Hello and welcome back to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book pull list for the week of, March 20th, 2024. It's an okay sized week for me this week, nothing too crazy, but let's get right into it. First up, we have Batman 89 Echoes, number 2 of 6. I have not yet checked this out, but I did love the Batman 89 stuff, so I am super excited to see what is entailed in this Batman universe. Um, but yeah, the Superman 78 and the Batman 89 are really, really good. So if you have not yet checked those out, I really recommend you do. Next up, we have Batman Superman World's Finest number 25. I'm not caught up, but I am closer than normal for this. But Mark Waid knocking it out of the park with World's Finest. You need to be reading it. If you're not, I don't know what to tell you. But it's great, great stuff. Check it out. Batman Superman World's Finest. Next up is Bone Orchard Tenement. This is from Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. The Bone Orchard stuff's been really good horror, so if you like it, I highly recommend that stuff. But yeah, I've been enjoying Tenement. It's dark, crazy, and really, really creepy. Next up, we have Catwoman number 63. I need to get back on getting caught up with Catwoman. I think I'm probably 20 some odd, almost 30 behind. But I have been using the DC Infinite app to get caught up. I just recently got caught up with Flash. I read it till issue 800. I tried the Suspiria stuff following it. I have not liked it. I've heard a couple people like it, but that first issue just didn't sell me on it. And yeah, I tried reading the second issue, and it wasn't for me. So I'm off Flash for a little while, but I'm catching up with Detective. It's the big one I'm working on. I'm caught up to the Ram V stuff, so once I get through all that, I'll hopefully be caught up. But I've been enjoying the Ram V stuff so far. But next up we have Cobra Commander number 3, Joshua Williamson. I did read issues 1 and 2, loved them. Again, all the stuff in Image and the Energon universe has been great and fantastic. If you're not checking it out, I highly recommend it. And this is coming from somebody who's not a huge Transformers or G.I. Joe fan. So yeah, definitely check it out. Next up is a new one from Ram V, and that is Dawn Runner from Dark Horse. This is Dawn Runner number 1. Can't wait to dive in and see what it's all about. Ram V is great. He's a fantastic writer. He's one of my favorites. I do highly recommend him, any of his work. But yeah, if you're unsure of what to check out, The Many Deaths of Laila Starr is where I would start. Next up, we have Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 6. So we're getting towards the end here. I enjoyed the first handful of issues. I'm not caught up with it fully, but it's just that fun kind of Godzilla Kong type thing. So if that's something you're into, check it out. If you're into superhero team like Justice League, check it out as well. It's good stuff. Next up, we have Justice Society of America number 9. I did get caught up, but I think I'm 2 issues behind now. And it's John's. It's Justice Society. It's great stuff, but the delays on it have been ridiculous. And we were shorted our variants this week. Otherwise, I would have actually had a variant for you to show you later. So yeah, we'll see. But Johns is coming out with a lot of his own stuff soon. Redcoat, the Rook Exodus, I think, and another installment of Geiger. So those are really, really great. I highly recommend if you have not yet checked out that stuff. But yeah. Next up, we have Nightwing number 112. Batman and Nightwing going on in that cover there. I'm not caught up, but I read through the stuff that was connected to Fear State, so I need to add it to my pile of stuff to go through digitally and get to the end. Next up, we have Star Wars High Republic number 5. I believe this is phase 3. I'm not reading it. I haven't read it. I don't know why I keep buying it. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me why. Next up, we have Superman number 12 by Joshua Williamson. I'm behind on the Superman stuff, but the first handful of issues was great. Again, I need to get caught up. I know it's a repetitive thing here of getting caught up with stuff, but when you work in the comic industry and it's a second job and you have a single dad like myself, you don't get time to read all the time. But yeah, it's currently I've been reading a lot more books, but I'll show you what I've been reading later. But yeah, I'm in a book reading phase versus a comic book phase, but I have been trying to sit down and read digitally. So that's been a helpful for me getting caught up with stuff. So Next up, we have Tom Taylor's Titans, and on issue 9, Amanda Waller's going to make an appearance and see what's going on. This is stuff that happens after Beast World, so I need to finish up those issues and see where it goes. Next up is The Walking Dead Deluxe, number 85, and I'm that many issues behind, but I've read it before. It's just a matter of sitting down and reading the colored versions of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead's great. If you haven't read it, read it. It's good. And finally is Wonder Woman number 7 by Tom King. I'm actually behind on it, so I'm going to sit down and read the handful of issues I need to read. But really, really solid book. Love it. Tom King knocks it out of the park with that one. That's it. That's it for the stuff I brought home to read. I did grab some variants this week. The first one is for Batman 89 Echoes number 2. This is the 1 in 25 Raphael Albuquerque variant. Love the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman there on the bottom. Snag that one up. I did get a variant for Batman Superman World's Finest number 25, and that's the A, B, C, D, E, F, G cover. Sorry, I'm counting. This is the Joel Jones G cover. Snag that bad boy up there. The reason why I'm counting is for, just so you guys know, at the end of the barcode here, I'm going to put it up there and zoom. So it says 02571. So the 25 is the issue number. The 7 is the variant. And then the 1 means the printing. So if you did not know that, that's a little inside info. Also, for those of you who want to know, especially those of you who are Marvel heads, if you look at the last 4 digits here, so this one's 5212. If you, those 4 signify the the series. So like if you're unsure of what series you have, if those 4 numbers match, then they're the same series. If they don't, then they're different series. It comes up when you're filing your stuff. So, but yeah, Joel Jones variant. And then I did pick up another one, and that's the, oh geez, if that was G, the the I variant is by Dan Mora, and that's the William Shatner variant. So the Superman World's Finest has had a bunch of celebrity on. Nick Cage was on as a Superman. They had Jerry Seinfeld as one of the first issues in the Cars, Coffee and Cars thing, and then now they've had William Shatner. So, yep, grab that one up. Next up, we have variants for Catwoman. This is going to be the B cover by Enoch Lee. Like that Catwoman cover up there. I'm going to butcher the name. This is the F cover, and this is Soza Makia. This is the Women's History Month, so snag that one up as well. George Fornes did the G cover, and it's the old pulp style, so I snagged that one up for 63. Wonder Woman had a couple variants I picked up. This is the C cover by Gillian March, so I snagged that boy up there. And of course, Soza Makia, it did another F cover for Wonder Woman number 7. Snag that boy up there. So that's it. That's it for this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you're picking up, any questions, comments, all that stuff. Please keep it nice. You know, the internet can be a place. Yeah. You can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We did not record this week, but we recorded last week, which I missed due to the fact that I was playing Helldivers 2. But also, it's okay that I missed because it was a remembrance episode for the creator of Dragon Ball Z, who recently passed. So if you're interested in that stuff, but you can also check us out as well. There's links in the description below for the Comics Conspiracy. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and for some of us to get products. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can help me out a little more directly by buying anything through the Amazon links listed below. I'll probably have the book I'm going to mention down there, and I also have what I think you should grab, which is Wonder Woman Historia, the deluxe the hardcover version of Wonder Woman Historia, and the deluxe version of The Many Deaths of Laila Starr. Click on those, I'll get a couple Amazon bucks. Or you can head over to Brock's Basement on eBay, link in the description below, and you'll see what I'm getting rid of. sets I'm purging, all that stuff. Check it out. I'm hopefully going to be getting stuff up soon. I've been a little wary, or not wary, just been so busy the last few month or so, that I have not got new stuff up. But that's gonna change hopefully here in the next week or two, and I'm gonna hopefully steadily be getting stuff up there. So check it out. It'll be in the description below. You can follow me on social media, on Bluesky. It's Brock Sager, as well as on Twitter. It's Brock Sager or X, or that's stupid. You can also find me on Instagram at Brock's Basement, as well as on TikTok or Brock's Basement or brocks.basement, no apostrophe, but brocks.basement. Yeah, but I've been reading more books. I really just finished reading 1984 for the first time last week or week and a half ago now. Enjoyed it for the most part. It was a decently solid book. I can see how it applies to today and the paranoia that go into some of the things. But yeah, uh, enjoy that. But I started a new one, and that's Erasure by Percival Everett. Um, it's really good. I'm pretty much almost done with it. It's the basically this came out 2001, I believe was the release year for this book. Double check. Yeah, 2001. So this is over 20 years old, but they just recently made a movie with Jeffrey Wright called American History. That is based that movie's based on this novel. So I wanted to watch the movie, have not yet watched it, but I wanted to read the book first. So Erasure, I've been enjoying it. Check it out for yourself. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to pick one up through Amazon. Or if you don't, go to a local bookstore and buy one. I bought this from Recycle Books in Campbell, brand new. Yes, it was a little bit, but sometimes you just got to buy the brand new copy at the local bookstore. Um, yeah, and that's it for this week because I need to get this uploaded. I need to take my images for Brock's Basement so you guys can know which covers I enjoyed this week, as well as at least get one round on Helldivers tonight. Helldivers 2 is fantastic. If you're not playing, you need to. You need to. It's just like border democracy. All right. Have a good one. See you next week.